going on, peoples? TGI Friday, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Another edition of the Al York Sports Show, man. You know we gonna bring y'all that heat. That's what we do. Yeah, X-Man in the building, man. Me and X gonna talk to y'all, man. But I got a lot of other shit to cover before we do that. You know what I mean? Let me just let people's in the building. Let them know we rocking. Give everybody the ability to check in. Alan Vasquez in the building. New York Jets, I see you, dog. You know we ready for this football, B. I got this bet for football. I know it don't make sense, but I'm going to be betting up picks, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Miss Kissel in the building, I see you. Always tapping in. Appreciate your efforts, man. Let me put the bat away over here. Yeah, I'm going to have a little time to talk to y'all. I got one guest today, Steve Levine in the building as always. Yeah, I got one guest today, my man X-Man the Hater, so I could talk a little bit. It's not like I got to rush because I got two individuals, you know what I mean? We got Esa Loca in the building, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fill up the room so that we can get this party started. TGI Friday. I hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. I know in Las Vegas, it was time to take the kids back to school. And I know in the East Coast, it might be like September-ish, if I'm correct, late August. But Vegas already start taking the kids to school. Brian Breezy in the building. That's my motherfucking dog. Philadelphia, baby. I see you. Yeah, let me talk to y'all, man. Like I said, I don't really got to rush as much. I got my boy X-Man only today. My other guy called out. Something popped up. I understand. I know he want to rock. I know he ain't playing with my time. You know what I mean? And basically, it's becoming one of the best times of the year where we get, you know, the football, the end of baseball, the beginning of basketball. So we kind of get everything. Boxing starting to linger now. Now that we got the Mayweather bullshit out the way, we got top contenders that want to fight each other, and nobody's worrying about an undefeated record. Guys are chasing for the bag, and best fights make the best money. That's obvious. Let me let a couple more come in, and then we gonna talk, man. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Don't miss this show, man. Don't miss, especially the message of the day. Y'all gonna want to hear the message of the day. Let me see who else tapping in. Yeah, my man said the Jets, baby. Bet on the Jets. Alan, I gotta kind of see a couple of games, see what they look like, see if they got any continuity. Everybody's still kind of new. You don't just gel overnight, my brother. The good thing is that Aaron got a lot of his peoples that he's got, you know, hours and days and years with. So that's going to kind of help that out. But everybody that was on the Jets is going to have to adjust to the Aaron way. And if the faster they get that done, the quicker you guys will start winning. That's real talk. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, he all in. But like I said, until I see it on the football field, it don't mean nothing. I heard it all, Alan. But until you hear it on the football field or see it on the football field, it don't mean nothing. Dak Prescott is all in with the Cowboys. I don't even got to talk about that. Let me just let it fool in, then we're going to start the message of the day. Then we're going to start the show. Just waiting. I got a little more time today. I don't really have to rush like I normally do. Okay, so now that we're slowing up, let me take these off and let's get started. Let me start the message of the day real quick. Message of the day. I really want you guys to comprehend what I'm saying and you know, and utilize the gifts of knowledge that I give y'all, because it's all knowledge and experiences. Real friends protect you behind your back. Let me explain. You got a bunch of cats, let's say they drinking at a bar, they smoking weed behind the building, they in some kind of meeting, and if you got a dog and he's with other people that he know that he's cool with, and your name happens to come up, and they tearing you a new asshole, this is the judgment on him to figure out if he's your real man or not. Me personally, a nigga couldn't talk about my dude. And if it was two homies, I'll let him get his nut off, and then I explain to him where he's wrong, where he's right. But a real friend, do not let motherfuckers talk behind your back. X-Man in the building, I see you. That's what real friends do. They don't let that happen. Either two things they should expect to do. If they don't want to stop the other dudes from talking shit because maybe they embarrassed, maybe they, maybe they might get flipped on, then they should notify you. Yo, Al, I was listening to this convention, and that nigga George was talking mad shit about you. Right? Or if you don't want to take it there, just step to them your door. Listen, I don't want to hear that. Al's my man. Just like if he was talking about you, I'll tell Al the same shit. That's the problem out here. That's the problem I had in New York. And it was because of the new cloth motherfuckers. My old school niggas would have never got down like that. But the new cloth, I had barbers and braiders I put on, lend them money, pay for shit for them, and they would be having rallies talking shit about me, all of them. Then they wonder why, I kind of shut them down in certain areas. Bottom line, a real friend protects you behind your back. Let's start the show. Al York Sports, baby. The raw truth. Let's get it, baby. X-Man in the building. I hope you got your guns up, baby. Yes, sir. I always try to bring y'all some butters every which way, man. Whether I'm wearing butters, I'm talking butters, or I'm playing butters. Each and every way, I'm going to give you some kind of butter. This shit is hot. I almost don't even want to start the show like it. Real friends protect you behind your back. Remember that. Let's get this started. Shout out to everybody once again. The room is starting to fill up. Highly appreciated. Let me put this to the side. Okay, let's let it go. Let's get it going, guys. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to Sam the Man, Amp Studios, Price Tag Entertainment and Media. I Love Money Apparel with the unquestionable Devil God. Cycle Breakers, my brother, John Figueroa. Mech One Beats, Bishop Beats. Them guys got it, man. And last but not least, I always preach to y'all, the more, the merrier. Just keep bringing people on the show, bring them on the open sessions, bring them on the giveaways. To me, the more, the merrier. Let's get the show started. We're going to start out yesterday at Citizens Bank Ballpark. Let me say right. Citizens Bank Ballpark, where second-time starter for the Phillies, who they picked up Mike Lorenzen off a trade from the Detroit Tigers, threw a fucking no-hitter. Let me tell you something. This is first start, and by the way, in Citizens Bank Ballpark. The second start ever for the Phillies, and the first one in Citizen, the guy throws a no-no. You got guys that pitch for the Phillies all their life and don't got a no-hitter. Coham was finally, got one, but it wasn't at Citizens Bank Ballpark. Lorenzen did his thing, all the way from the beginning to the end. Now, my man X-Man, he's a hater. That's why they call him X-Man the hater. He said, he did it against Washington. It don't matter who you doing against, bro. These are all professional players. Washington got a guy named Meneses who hit like 3 home runs the other day. Washington, Abrams, they got some hitters. Don't sleep. Thomas, they got some hitters, dog. Cole. The only thing is they're not established yet because these are all new people and they rebuilding after that World Series. Bottom line, Mike Lorenzen threw his no-hitter. He pitched 9 innings pitch, no hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. And, my man, he did his thing, man. That's it. Bottom line, he seems like a great pickup so far. He won at Miami, a tough team, and he won at home against a regular team in Washington. 2-0 since the pickup, and the Phillies are rolling. Last I looked today, they were up 9-2. I told my man the other day, he's from Philly. My man, Touch Tone. Or matter of fact, let me say it right, Phil Cantone. And I told him the Phils are coming. And he was like, I believe you, Al, that's my team. But I can see it better because I'm on the outside, he's on the inside. I remember last year when Harper and them got it popping. You got Trey Turner now hitting. Phillies are coming. Let me go to the next subject. Oh, this is the most satisfying news I heard all year from my New York Knickerbockers. Locking up guard Josh Hart for 4 more years for 81 M's. Now, Hart, when he played in L.A., did okay. Pelicans did okay. Played with Portland, he was not okay. He's one of those guys that if you put him in the right spot, he going to shine. Suge Knight in the building, I see you. The Knicks is the right spot for him for numerous reasons. He loved New York. He's with his mans from Villanova that they want to chip, Jalen Brunson. And the other guy, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, the guy that came from the Golden State Warriors, DiVincenzo. I don't know if I said it right, but work with me. Josh Hart, beautiful pickup, tough player, gives it everything he got. He's always going to contribute because if you don't score, he's going to rebound. If you don't rebound, he's going to get assists. If you don't get assists, he's going to play mega hard defense. Average 9.8, 7.8 rebounds, 4 assists, and congratulations to Josh Hart that the Knicks extended. Other news. Jose Bautista signed a 1-year deal with the Toronto Blue Jays just for the sake of saying he retired with the Blue Jays where he shined at. He didn't shine with Pittsburgh. He didn't shine with the Mets when he left the Blue Jays, but he shined with Toronto. He shined so much, they named him Joey Bats. Joey Bats hit a big-time home run against the Rangers that knocked him out the playoffs many years back, which was an incredible series, incredible home run. Hit a laser to left center field. The only problem was he flipped the bat and he nonchalantted it a little too much that it stood in Texas' mind, especially second baseman Raul Odor, when they end up the next year going to Texas. Bautista slide into second, kind of funny. Him and Odor would put their hands up kind of like basically the same shit with Tim Anderson and Ramirez. The only difference is Anderson got 2 punches or kind of got one, missed the other. Ramirez hit him with the Hellmaker, he dropped. Odor 2-pieced him. Boom, boom. He ain't 4, but he was dizzy as hell. Joey Bats didn't know where he was. 2-pieced him. No ketchup, no hot sauce, no ranch, just a straight up 2-piece. And after that, Joey Bats knew what time it was. Chill out with the celebration. Other news. Chris Sale's back for the Boston Red Sox. Big addition to that starting pitching and the Boston Red Sox because they're trying to make a wild card berth. They like down in the cellar with the Yankees, maybe 3-4 games back. I got to check it out. Mark G in the building, I see you. But bottom line, if Sale gets it going, he can only help the Red Sox try to get that last spot. So that last spot is up for grabs. I mean, the Halos, the M's, the Yankees, everybody chasing that last spot. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And Sale's going to help Boston as long as he's healthy. Salute to Chris Sale, who's back 5-2, 4.58. But, you know, that's not his real earned run average. When he's on, he got like about a 3. Other news. NFL, Ray McCloud of the San Francisco 49ers has a broken wrist and will miss 2 weeks. Kyle Shanahan reported yesterday, and Frisco's loaded, so I really don't think that's going to hurt anything. And last but not least, X, before I get you in, X, I got a thing I'm going to talk about, Joel Embiid, and I want y'all to hit the comments up with this. If Joel Embiid does not win a championship this year, right, or make it to the chip, should he leave the Philadelphia 76ers and ask for a trade, and should the Sixers grant them the trade? So I want y'all to answer that, if it's not too hard. If Joel Embiid don't win the chip or make it to the chip, should he request a trade? I'm going to leave that on y'all. X, where you at? Let's get it popping. Let me wait up for X. Let me see if I can pull him in. He may be having problems. I'm going to try to pull him in, see if I can pull him in. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, let me try to pull him in. Nope. X, let's go. It's not letting me do that. I always got to go through this with X. Hopefully we get it fixed real fast like the last time. It's not working, X. Let's go, baby. Give me a minute, guys. We got a lot of topics we want to cover. We're going to definitely talk about the Jets, some NFL, and some top 5 shit. You know what I'm saying? X, I'm trying to get you in, man. Throw me that request. I don't know why X shit every once in a while want to act retarded, man. Shit. Should be fucking me up, man. X, talk to me on the thing. Can you get in? Are you trying? Because on my side, everything's correct. I make sure I fixed everything up. I'm going to have to bring MG in the building if you can't get on, dog. Shit, we got a lot of shit to cover, dog. Hold up, guys. I'm just trying to get X. Let me see if I can find him in another way. Give me a minute. I just send him an invite. Let me see if this works. X, I just sent you an invite. You should be able to get on, dog. I hate when this happens, man. Damn, I want to rock already, baby. Come on, X. Where you at? Did he motherfucking faint or something? He not even writing. Hold up, guys. Yeah, send him the invite. Nothing else I could do on my side. Hey, yo, if anybody out there that rocks MG, y'all want to catch a little wreck, you're more than welcome until me and X figured it out, man. Anybody wants to rock, it's the time right now, bro. I'm having trouble bringing X in the building. You guys want to rock, I'll bring you in. Talk to me. Okay, here we go. God, shit. I don't like to say goddamn no more. Hey. Yo, what happened?
Sorry, bro. My mom called me, man.
Oh, I thought you were taking a shit or you fainted.
No. My mom called me to talk to me about something real quick. Everything's good, though, brother.
That is the mom. Next time we let moms know that we got a show, though, right?
That's why I rushed her off, brother.
Okay, brother. Listen, since we got on late, let's get right into it. Let's not waste.
Let's go.
I lost a lot of viewers because we got on late, but it's all good. We could retrieve them. We're going to retrieve them.
My bad, guys. My bad. I apologize, guys.
Okay, I want to see your whole head, not just your eyes or the top of your head.
There you go.
Okay, let's start off real quick with the New York Football Jets.
Yes.
Tell everybody that's seeing this show today the latest on the Football Jets. I know you're a big Jet fan. You keep up with them. Let us know what's going on with the Jets.
I think right now, I hate this thing where people are saying that they lost to Cleveland. That was a must-win game. Since when did preseason become such must-win for a team that just got a bunch of new players, are getting used to a new system? I know Rodgers was frustrated the other day because the practice went bad, but it's going to happen when you got new teammates and stuff. A lot of people don't know the plays. So, I think everything is going to work out just fine. Everything sounds good so far. So far, so good. And not a lot of major injuries, a couple knickknacks here, but they're looking good so far in practice.
Okay. Let's get right into it. Give me a prediction record for the New York Football Jets. Don't be biased either. Give me something.
One thing about me, I blast my teams a lot because they stink. Okay? You know that. I think they're a playoff team. I think they will win 11 games.
All right, that's all I want to hear. Let me go on with the other shit.
Right.
You got them 11 11-6, right? Or 11-5 one time.
11-6. 11-6.
Okay, now the next question. Will they get in the playoffs and win the division?
They get in the playoffs as a wild card.
Okay, so that means they don't win the division.
No.
Okay, last but not least, do you see your team making it to the conference championship game? They got the players.
They've got the players. They've got the players. Yes, they've got the players. I don't think they make the AFC Championship. I still think it's going to be part 3 between Cincinnati and Kansas City.
Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Any last thing you want to say about your New York Football Jets before we move on?
It's going to be an exciting year. Now, I'm not a Rodgers fan. I don't care about Rodgers and stuff. But I always root for my team.
You shitted on Aaron Rodgers all the time.
Always.
But playoff quarterback, all that shit.
But I root for my team, and I always root for my team. I think they're going to have an exciting year. I think once they get everything figured out in training camp, look out for Garrett Wilson. He had a big year last year for them. I think with Aaron Rodgers, he's going to have an even better year this year. I think Breece Hall coming back is going to solidify that running game with Michael Carter. My main concern is still that offensive line. That offensive line, if you can't protect Rodgers, no matter what he does, he's going to get killed behind that line.
Yeah, you know. So, the disturbing X, they invested a lot of picks. I mean, Becton, some other guy. Yeah. I mean, and it seems like nobody panned out. X.
Listen, I'm slim hope for Mekhi Becton. He's missed 2 years in a row with the same knee injury. I think this year should be his year. He should stay healthy, hopefully. They got the other guy, Vera Tucker, who they drafted a few years ago. Right. He's pretty good. He missed out last year, too, because of an injury. I think you got 2 solid players there. I think if they're smart, go into free agency, see what they got. Listen, talk to the Cowboys. Zach Martin doesn't want to come in because he's not getting paid enough. See what they want for Zach Martin. Maybe they can work a deal for Zach Martin. Maybe they can sign a guy like that was in Green Bay, Bakhtiari, whatever his name is. I don't even know what his name is. But
right.
All right. So
I'm pretty sure Aaron, if he's available, Aaron mentioned him.
Yeah, if he is, yeah. But I like Zach Taylor. Listen, healthy Zach Taylor's the best damn tackle in the league. Everybody knows that.
Right.
So it's a shame that the Cowboys don't even have him in the top 5.
Zach Martin.
Zach Martin, yes. Zach Martin.
It's nice. He felt undercutted. Yeah, they paying a lot of people. He didn't get his pay. Yeah. And he paid some dues over there, so I could understand the way Zach Martin feels.
I mean, you look at it, he's the best tackle in the league when healthy.
I'm not going to go that far, but he is an all-pro. I'll go all-pro.
He's important to that line. Let's just put it that way.
Bro, there's a lot of great offensive linemen. The Giants got a great one right now.
Yeah,
but
they do.
What I'm going to say is NFL is back. I should have said this before I bring up the Jets. Great time of the season, like I said earlier in the show.
Yeah.
The football, we get like the end of the baseball, we get the beginning of basketball, we get all the boxing. We ain't got to worry about that boxing shit no more. We get a lot of top fights. If you like tennis, we got tennis going on. But it's a great time of the season.
U.S. Open this month.
Yeah, hockey's going to be back. I mean,
yes,
we're going to have everything in one time. When just a little while ago, we just had baseball and a little basketball and some golf with holding us down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
When you hear the NFL, what's the first thing that hits your mind? Like when you hear the NFL is about to be back, what does that do to the X-Men?
It's an exciting time because we all know the AFC is going to be killer this year, and that's what I'm excited about. The NFC is going to be a gauntlet this year. There's not, besides Kansas City, the second through whatever 16th team is going to be really tough. It's going to be a tough time. But NFL, to me, coming back, exciting. Good time.
It's the best time of the year for numerous reasons. It's the best money making, in my opinion.
Your opinion, yeah.
Different opinions. You got guys that make money off golf. I think football.
Mm-hmm.
The weather starts to get cooler.
Yeah, definitely.
With that 1,000-degree shit, like where I'm at. You know, like I said a little earlier, we get, the multiple of sports all collaborating at the same time. That's
exactly.
what turns me on. Remember, like if you a big, let's say a fat boy, like the rappers, Fat Boy, you know how they like to eat. When you go to a restaurant and they got every type of food, that's their best spot they want to be in. Me being a sports guy, this is the spot I want to be in. With all this shit going on.
Listen, you get no better place than Green Bay, frozen tundra, cold weather, ice storm playing in there. Come on, what's better than that? Or even Soldier Field. What's better than that? What's better than that, brother?
Exactly.
Watching football with those snowfall and everything, and watching those fans with no shirts in the dead cold, rooting their teams on.
Football is the way, man.
It is.
Listen, man, and I'm not disrespecting. Let me make sure I throw the cross up. Football's church for me on Sunday, dog.
Hey.
Listen.
I feel the same way.
My wife ain't gonna agree with me with that. Football's church for me on Sunday, dog.
It's for me too. For me too, brother. For me too.
All right.
Women hate it. Women hate it, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Fact, the fact. They gotta tighten up. They gotta tighten up. Okay, now let's go top 5 NFL teams. I went last week with MG. I want to hear the next man's predictions. Everybody got different answers. This is why I'm bringing it up. You're gonna take the Chiefs out. They're the champions.
Most definitely.
The top 4 teams in order that are the next top 4 teams. But let's go one-on-one. I'm just gonna repeat my list for those who missed last week's show.
Okay.
I'll let you go first. Who's the second best NFL team in your book right now?
Right now, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles, the team that came up short in the Super Bowl. Listen, they reloaded this year through the draft. They signed key players, and they signed their biggest player, Jalen Hurts.
Right.
And they didn't really lose anything because Miles Sanders wasn't really that great of a running back anyway. So
Philly's really good though.
Philly's good. I think Philly's going to win the NFC.
Miles Simon, he fitted the system good.
He did, but
he could be replaced. I get what.
But he could be replaced. Yeah,
I get what
exactly.
It's kind of like the running backs that LSU get. All they got to do is plug in a new one. Them guys always. They all seem to be running good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When my man Miles was over there, when Miles was running the team in LSU, that running attack he had, you could plug anybody in. So I get you. I also set the Eagles. I know you watched last week's show because I set the Eagles. I said they got stronger. Hurts got an additional year, and they did 2 key defenders in college that are like top-notch defenders.
Yeah.
So they lost
both from Georgia.
But they replaced them in other areas, so they still going to be as good. And I like the fact that Hurts has another year. Okay, we both believe that the Eagles number 1 behind the Chiefs. Who's your second behind the Chiefs and the Eagles now?
I'm going to go with Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Now you took my whole list, dog.
Listen, bro. To tell you the truth, I did not watch his show last week because I was with the family, so I wasn't able to watch his show.
I seen your name. You're right. I just seen your name pop up. Yeah.
But I am going to go with the Bengals. Why? They've got a good running game. Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow's that man, brother. Nothing bothers him. Nothing at all bothers him. He feels no pressure. And you got Chase and you got Higgins. You got good tight end, good offensive line has gotten better this year than last year. So I think they're the most dangerous team to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC.
Yeah, I mean they proved they could beat everybody. They beat Baltimore.
Yeah.
They beat Buffalo. They got the Chiefs a couple times too.
Yes, they did.
They just didn't get the Chiefs in that last game, but they got them times. And Joe Burrow is getting better. And they also got a couple offensive linemen that you forgot to mention that's going to help them get to that next level if they do that next level. Okay,
that's why I said they improved their offensive line. That's what I said.
We agree with the Bengals. Who's your number 3 after the Chiefs, which is number 4 total?
Number four. Number 4. I'm going to go Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go Tennessee.
Prize.
Derrick Henry's back healthy. DeAndre Hopkins. They don't ask Tannehill to do much, and I don't think they should, as long as Derrick Henry's running that ball effective. But their defense is good. I love their defense. I think their defense is excellent. It's just a matter of do they have enough offense,
right,
to really keep the game, keep the game close for their defense to hold down the rest.
Well, I can never put the top 5 with a Tannehill in my book ever. So I'm going to move on. Yeah. A quarterback, a real good quarterback. I definitely agree with you. I like every other place. I think they took care of the defensive line, offensive line. Their corners are pretty good. They running definitely good. But you got to have a guy who can wing it consistently. And Tannehill's not that guy for me. My 4th team, I'm going to go to Buffalo, and I'm going to fuck with the Buffalo Bills, baby. Buffalo, they got a little in-house issues. Homeboy acting up, wide receiver,
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, he acted like he ain't getting the ball enough. Diggs need to chill out. He know the QB is one of the best in the league. Leave him alone. Let him do his thing, man. The guy could run, wing it. They got a running game. The defense is going to be better. Buffalo, you can never count out, though they always choke, X. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, about Buffalo, Josh Allen might be that guy, man, that has great regular seasons and come postseason, man. He just, I don't know, for some reason, he can't get it done. You know what I'm saying?
But it looked like the whole team came up short, though. I didn't see effort.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think Stephon Diggs gave up in that playoff game, man. He didn't want to play after he wasn't getting the ball enough. But that was a good pick.
You don't do
that was you don't do that. Yeah.
And, like I said, Von Miller's back. They picked up Floyd. Floyd's a big pickup for the Rams. So
yes, it is. Yes, he is.
It's defensively retaining another guy who was injured last year. Now they got him back in Von Miller. So now they can, they're ready to make that other push to the next level. Okay, who's your number 5 or your number?
Well, I'm putting this team down here, and they should be higher. I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. Their defense is elite, championship level. Their problem is quarterbacks, man. They made they came up short, and they lost 4 quarterbacks last season. Their problem is quarterbacks staying healthy. I mean, I understand losing a quarterback or 2, but 4 quarterbacks in the regular season and in the playoffs, that's a lot. So I'm taking San Francisco for their defense is going to carry them. Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, who knows who's the starting quarterback yet?
See, that's the problem with Mike Shanahan's offense. He doesn't let the quarterback throw the ball a lot, but they in a lot of run plays, whether they have to block or run the ball. Yeah. And a lot of them wasn't built for that shit. No. The young boy that got hurt, he's built for that, but he just got whipped up on, bro.
Yeah.
They broke out, snapped his leg or something. What's his name again? I just lost his name.
Trey Lance.
Huh?
Trey Lance.
Yeah, Lance.
Trey
Lance should be all right.
Yeah.
He has his offense figured out. He could wing it. There's a lot of things Lance could do. He just got to build his confidence, bro.
I agree.
He's confident. And that Purdy guy just came in at a good time. He filled out the missing hole. Purdy, you can put anywhere in the league. He ain't going to do shit.
With Purdy, it's simple. They asked him not to lose the game. Listen, San Francisco's got the offensive talent with Kittle, Sweet, Deebo Samuels, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, you got T-Mac over there.
Yeah, they got all the offensive weapons. All you need is to plug in you don't need a superstar quarterback in that offense. You got enough offensive weapons to do good.
You could be a star anywhere, my dude.
Yeah, they got a Ayuk. Yeah, exactly.
It's deep, but I think they got to I think Lance has to work out for them. If Lance
has to.
So it's going to help them in so many ways, X, because they gave up so much for him.
I was about to say that. Yes, they did.
So this has to work for them, bro. And if it works this year, they'll eat. You know why it didn't work? It didn't work last year, but you know what? We all right.
Yeah.
We're all right. But my 5th team, like last week I said I was battling between the Niners and the Jets.
Yeah.
Last week I said the Jets because of Aaron Rodgers. But then I had a week to think about it. They still gelling. Frisco's already. And,
yeah.
And if Lance could do what I'm thinking he will do, I gotta put Frisco in that.
I agree. Listen, the Jets are like San Francisco. Their defense is going to carry them pretty much early in the season because the Jets' defense is championship caliber. Okay? Right. And San Francisco's there already. So the defense is going to carry these two teams for the early part of the year till the offense gels. Both offenses. But
the Jets, the main, okay, you know what? Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What's the main thing that has to happen immediately for the New York Football Jets? Don't give me 10 different answers.
What has to happen immediately for them? They got to have everybody healthy, man. Aaron Rodgers got to come out like he comes out every year. He's got to come out slinging, man. He's got to get that offense up and running. Listen, he knows the offense better than anybody because Nathaniel Hackett was his offensive coordinator in Green Bay.
Facts.
So he's got to get everybody on that same page before week one. Everybody's got to gel. He's got to let them know. You know, he's got to be their coach out there on the field. He's got to let the receivers know this is what we want to do. This is how you run this play, this and that. Aaron Rodgers got to take control. And I'm not saying he doesn't have control of the offense now, but he's got to get those young players like Garrett Wilson and those guys. He's got to get them up to speed ASAP.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think once this happens, I think it's going to automatically create such a gel, such a great work ethic, such a great, go to practice. Y'all got to win your first 2 games, dogs.
We do.
Just don't do it, and the fucking chips are going to fall by themselves after that. Because now when you go to practice, those 3 days, 4 days a week, after each win, and you got W's, oh my God, it's just so easy to fix any little shit that happens.
And you know what that means going 2-0, right? We got to blast your Cowboys at Cowboy Stadium in week 2.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm almost done with the Cowboys. All right, listen, let's move on because we got people. I like to let the people hear a little bit of everything. We did football. Let's go. Let's go to the baseball. I got this is Felix Jacino. I'm pretty sure is going to disagree highly on what we're going to talk about. But I'll go from like 1975, 80-ish and up.
Okay.
Rushmore top pitchers in the MLB.
Okay.
Now, before I do that, I'm letting people know I'm going to leave Tom Seaver out because he's more of the past. Great pitcher. You got Ferguson Jenkins, who was a great pitcher. Sandy Koufax. I'm not saying these guys are not one of the greatest, but we're just going from like 80s and up.
So they have to start their career from 75 on.
Yeah, something that, Steve
I got you.
Pitched, he pitched through like maybe 1980, but he's like a little back for me. I want to go a little higher than that. So you want me to go first? Let me go first. So
you can start first. Go ahead. You can start first.
Trend. I'm going to start with the fireballer, Nolan the Express Ryan. 324 wins. Had a lot of losses, 292. But people that follow his career knew he lost a lot of 1-zip, 2-zip games.
Yeah.
Which
7 no-hitters.
Those were winners.
7 no-hitters. So.
He'll be 350 and like 250.
Yeah.
And
true.
Yeah, over 5,700 Ks, which is damn near the best ever. And I gotta go with the Express. He's the guy I want to give the ball to as my best guy ever on the mound, and who's clean. Remember, we're not doing steroids.
Okay, so we're not doing steroids. Okay, cool. You took one of my guys out there, so you're good. I was going to put your guy in there, 7-time Cy Young winner, Roger Clemens, but he's out. So I'm going to give you somebody, one of the smartest pitchers ever in baseball, did not throw hard, but he can pitch. Okay? And I'm going with the 4-time Cy Young winner, Greg Maddux. Okay? 355 wins, 227, 3.16 ERA, over 3,300 strikeouts in his career. This coming from a guy whose fastball probably topped out at 91 miles per hour.
Greg Maddux, I got him as my number 4. Nobody spots the ball better than Greg Maddux. So that pitch, that kind of like, it's the opposite of a curveball, like that change-up, change-up kind of like screwboyish pitch in 4 different speeds.
Exactly.
And if I'm correct, they said he only had about 150 or 303 ball counts.
Something like that, full counts.
Yeah, I don't have the exact.
That's crazy.
Incredible.
That's a crazy stat, man.
Incredible. That means he has so much control. I mean, he's the guy that can hit the mitt like 70% of the game. But if catcher got to do that, the catcher don't look at X. He don't even have to move it.
You don't have to move. He hits it right there. Right there. That's it, right there.
I know a lot of people like, what does that mean? Well, what that means is that he was getting people out. He know how to get people out. He's a great pitcher. And I got Maddux as top 4. Okay, great pick.
He's my number 1, yeah.
I'm going to go
I got you.
With my 3rd. I mean, it's really my 4th, Greg Maddux. But I'm gonna take Maddux out. I'm going to go with the big unit coming from the southpaw side. Randy Johnson, one of the scariest guys to face. The guy throws everything. His changeup is 91 miles per hour.
Yeah.
His changeup. This guy throwing 103, 102 on his changeup is what I said. And Randy also had 300 wins, 166 losses. Cy Young Award winner like 5 times. Ain't nothing like the big unit coming out the left side. I like
9-time
Randy Johnson.
9-time strikeout champion too.
Yep.
So, wow. So that takes off one of my guys from my list. I'm gonna go with 3-time Cy Young winner, 5-time ERA champion, Pedro Martinez.
I'm hating you right now, man.
219 and 100, 2.93 ERA, 105 WHIP, 3,100 strikeouts, and in his prime, he was basically untouchable.
I agree with you. If you look behind me, you see a red hat.
I see it. I see it. That's right. I see it.
It's show.
I hear you.
Pedro, to me, he only had 219 wins. That's the only knock I got on him.
Yeah.
All these guys got like 300 plus, close to 300. Pedro kind of ran out of gas early. But like you said, in his prime, he was so unhittable. A little guy throwing 90 plus with a fucking hook and a changeup that you couldn't even tell the difference between that changeup and a fastball.
Best game I've seen him pitch was against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. I think Chili Davis had hit an early home run off of him in that game. The rest of the game, he was perfect. The Yankees didn't touch him the rest of that game.
Okay, I got something maybe a little better than that. They
were
playing, Indians in the playoffs. One game.
Yes.
One. They bring him in, I think, game 3 with no rest.
For relief. Yeah.
Relief, yeah. Like 6 innings of no-hit baseball.
Yeah.
Like a day rest.
I remember.
I mean, that's fucking insane, bro.
That's insane. It is insane. It is. That was also another great game. I seen that game on TV, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, I agree.
Fucking unhittable. A lot of people might disagree with this pick from me and you because they rather go a guy maybe with bigger, strikeouts, maybe like a Verlander, more wins. But I'm going to run with Pedro.
I'm going to run with Pedro, man. I will always run with Pedro in my top 4 for pitchers that I've seen, brother.
Okay.
Always.
Good to hear. Now, let me bring up 2 ball players. They wasn't traded for each other, but one they didn't re-sign, and they signed the other. And both of these guys have been playing stout baseball the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the Braves didn't sign Freddie Freeman after they won the chip, and they went after Matt Olson. But I got both of their fucking numbers right here. They both insane.
They're crazy, man. Listen, biggest mistake Yankees made was not trading for Matt Olson when they had the opportunity to trade for him.
Okay. Let's before we go this way, let's stay on our lane. My question to you: did the Braves make the right decision? by not re-signing Freddie, the future Hall of Famer, 4 years older than Matt Olson? Or you think they went the right way, got their chip, got a little younger, a guy that can actually, put in that work, who can rake? What's your opinion on that?
I like both of them, to tell you the truth. But I think they made. Yeah, they did the right choice. They got younger at the position. Listen, look at the numbers Matt Olson has put up since he's been there. Okay, and he's not going to be the hitter Freddie Freeman is, but just look at his power numbers. Right. I think they did the right move. They didn't lose much at first because he's a Gold Glove first baseman also, like Freddie Freeman. So they got younger. I agreed with the move, even though it was Freddie Freeman's agents that fucked up that whole free agency for him and stuff. But I think they did the right thing.
Let me give you some numbers while we got a little time.
Okay.
Freeman's first year with the Dodgers, 325 batting average, 21 home runs, 100 RBIs, OPS 918. Yes. Matt Olson's first year in Atlanta, 240, 34 home runs, 103 RBIs, 802 OPS. This is fucking bananas. Now, this year that's in progress, Freeman's hitting 345, 23, 81 RBIs with a 1023 OPS. I've never seen that. He's basically on base all the fucking time.
He is. He is.
Olsen got the power numbers, but it's not hitting for average as much. Although 267 now is great.
Yeah.
They're not trying to hit 300, 280 no more.
No, they're not.
Great with 40 bombs, already got 101 RBI. I don't know what he did tonight. He probably added on to that.
They're killing the Mets, so they're killing the Mets. So yeah.
So Freeman got the average. Olsen got the home runs and the RBIs. But Freeman got the most important thing, and that he's a better leader than Matt Olson. No question about that.
But remember, Olsen's numbers in Oakland were probably similar. He didn't hit for high average, but he hit for power numbers.
Yeah.
So you knew what you were getting with Matt Olson.
They hit 300. They got O'Connor in them for that shit. They want him to bat third for he could bring some pop.
That's what he's doing. He's doing his job. He's doing his job. He's doing his job. They're paying him to drive in runs. That's what he's doing. So that's it.
You didn't answer my question. So did Atlanta do the right thing?
Yes, they did. They got younger.
Or the even squad. You can say even squad. I can live with that.
I mean, listen, they got younger at the position. They got him signed long term. With that core that they have of him, Acuna, Albies, Strider, Max Fried, those guys are signed through 2029. So they did the right thing.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I normally don't agree with you, but I'm going to agree with you because they got their championship with Freddie.
Yeah, exactly.
And Freddie wanted this humongous bag. You already got everything you could out of Freddie. But what makes Freddie great, while people thought he was going to, start, his game was starting to fall off, Freddie's actually in his game at 33 years old.
It's like he's aging like fine wine.
There you go.
There you go.
That's why I don't blame him by not giving him all that money. Because, they already got the best of Freddie.
Exactly.
Great. Olsen, you're not missing much with Olsen. Great team.
No.
They might win it again. They're so good. The Braves might win it again. Not to mention, they got Fried back, one of the best pitchers they had last year. So the rich get richer.
Exactly.
The rich get richer. Okay, I got about 3 minutes. Let's freestyle this real quick. MLB, who's in the World Series, X?
Who's in the World Series? That's a great question. Listen, I told you Tampa was going to fall off, and they have.
Good call. I mean, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
But then again, they started so hot, they can only go down.
And they did do what they had to do. They beat the weak teams they had on their schedule early in the year. Okay? And what happened was Baltimore hung around. But my World Series I see it this way. I think the NL East is going to have 2 teams in as a wild card. I think the NL West gets the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are going to run away with that division. I see an Atlanta Dodgers NLCS. I think it's the Braves.
I agree with you.
I think it's the Braves. I think it's Houston. I think Houston comes out of the AL. I think it's going to be the Braves winning the World Series this year. They're too good. They got talent everywhere. They've been killing it. I think they're determined this year. After what happened last year in the playoffs, I think the Braves are on that revenge tour, and I think they're going to take it all this year.
Okay, I got a sleeper. I like that.
Okay.
I like that Brave shit, with the Dodgers. I think if they did meet, I kind of like the Dodgers, believe it or not. I think Freddie.
Okay.
But
okay,
I don't think you can leave out the Phillies. I think the Phillies are off and coming. I think they won 11 out of 13.
They're hot now.
Turner, the guy that gave over 300 M's, is starting to rake right now.
Yeah.
That's real dangerous because Harper's raking. Schwarber just broke out of a slump, 1 for 29. Muto's starting to come around. Bohm, Stotts. Them guys are deep. They pitching starting to pitch better. But can they win it all? I do not know if they got enough pitching. But picking up Michael Lorenzen, you don't hurt your staff by doing that.
Yeah.
Now let's go.
I think that
American League.
I think that's my problem with the Phillies.
I got 2 minutes, but I got to spin this wheel, baby.
Go ahead.
American League. Hey. Oh, you
coming out of the?
Or you want me to do it?
No, I think coming out the American League, I think the Yankees sneak in at that third wild card spot, but they're not going to go far. I like Houston.
You even mentioned my team, but you know what? I take it. I take it from X-Men to hate.
Listen. I still think they're in it. I think eventually they got a run in them. I think Boston's going to fade. I think Toronto's going to fade. So I think the Yankees sneak in. But in the American League, I'm taking the team that's the defending champs, man. And that's Houston. They're hot right now. And they're only, half a game out of first from Texas? I think Texas will eventually get the wild card. I think Houston wins that division, and Houston comes out of the American League. They're getting healthy at the right time.
Yeah, I love what the Rangers are doing.
Yeah.
The guys they gave the bag to, Simeon, Seager, are delivering.
Yes,
they are stealing money, unfortunately, but they picked up Scherzer to spell DeGrom.
Yeah.
Now they deep at the pitching core. They got about 5, 6 starters, but there's only 2, maybe 3 I trust. Maybe
I agree.
Trust. Montgomery's iffy. You understand me?
Yeah.
Scherzer's a little older too. Scherzer still can cut it, but he's just a little older.
Yeah.
Orioles is my team to come out. Only thing with the Orioles is, can they beat the Stros? I watched the 3-game series this week. Stros easily could have swept those guys, but then again, Orioles gave up game 1, giving up 4 runs in the 9th, and they almost did it again yesterday.
Yeah.
So that series could have went anyway, 2-1. But the moral of the story is that Astros know how to win those games. Orioles don't. That's
the Orioles are
supposed to beat them and move
on. The Orioles are really young.
I think Texas could beat the Stros, though. If they go there, I don't know. I just think Texas could fuck with them. But if the Astros make it to that series, I don't think nobody's going to beat them. They just too smart. Altuve, Bregman, Yodon, Dusty Baker. They just too smart, dog. They know how to win. Tucker's a beast. Tucker's the best baseball player that gets no recognition, bro.
I like Kyle Tucker. He's very underrated.
Everybody props. Pena, everybody. Yeah. Nobody talks about Tucker, bro.
Exactly.
So real quick, close it out because I got to spin this wheel.
Brother, it's been fun. Listen, baseball's just getting better now, man. We're going to be down the stretch soon. Then the playoffs are here. NFL starting, brother. We got 3 weeks of exhibition games. Then September 7th, baby, is going to be Kansas City, and I forgot who Kansas City's playing. The Lions. That's going to be a shootout.
I know Lions might cover that spread, but don't be surprised that they beat it. I'm not going to go that far. I won't make that bet, but I definitely like the +7 on that Thursday night game.
That sounds like a good one. I like the +7 also.
All right.
I think that game.
Great job as always, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Tell your mom I said hello, but tell her when you on that rush hour, tell her, Ma, I can't pick up the phone during the rush hour.
Listen, I'll let you tell her so she can yell at you, okay? I ain't getting yelled at. All right, brother. Hey, Jim Palmer, number 3 on my list. Number 3, Jim Palmer. All right, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Have a good one. God bless.
Likewise. Great job, X.
Thank you, brother.
Okay. All right, guys. We're going to do the spin-off. Let me get this prepared here. X, did you get out yet? I don't know if X got out yet. I hope. I don't want to hit nothing that's going to fuck this shit up right here. Hold up.
Oh, no, man. Let me...
Hold up. Oh, man. X kind of froze up on the screen, on my screen. So I'm going to have to do it with X freezed up. Hopefully y'all can see it still. All right, I got to do it, man. Let me do it now. X is still on my screen. It's crazy. Okay, round 4. Giveaway 1. Sess is the leader with 5 wins. Bunch of 4 wins. Bunch of 3 wins. Let the best person win. There we go. Thank you, X. Good work, baby. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let the best person win. 1 through 20. Let's go. Here come your meds, y'all. We got the meds. You know, a lot of people waiting on this here. Let me give y'all your medicine. TGI Friday, everybody. No drinking and driving. Y'all know what it is. No drinking and driving. Ain't nothing changed. Don't think because I don't mention it, shit changed. Ain't nothing changed. No drinking and driving. Round 4, giveaway 1 on my call. Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go. The winner is giveaway 1, round 4 is 1 ball, 1 ball only. 2 balls come out, it's no good. 4's on the floor, no good. Winner is giveaway 1, round 4. Number 16. 16. Raul! I told that motherfucker he's due for a win. You can ask him on his messenger if I told him that. Raul! Let's go to giveaway 2 right now. Salute you, Raul, guys. Wow, Raul. He got the most wins in my contest total from every round. Remember, we in round 4. But he's having a hard time in round 4. I rarely call that name. But he does got the most out your sports apparel. I will admit that. Hold on, let me bring this back. Hold up. Let me tighten up a little bit. Hold up. There we go. Salute to Raul, baby. And you know what's funny? He watches every show, and I don't think he tapped into it. You're going to have a nice surprise. 21 through 40, giveaway 2, round 4. Let's get it. Traffic, baby. West Coast shit. 21 through 40, guys. Let's go. Wifey cooking right now. Making boyogi style. I don't even know how to say that in English. What's that? Chicken stew? Boyogi style. I'm about to rock that shit. Here we go, guys. My call. Let the best person win. Raul on round 1. On round 4, giveaway 1. Here we go. Let me marinate these bad boys. My man PH, a.k.a. Chico Linston. Chico got about 3 wins in round 4, if I'm correct. Maybe 4, but at least 3. Salute to Chico Linston, baby. Summary coming up. Let me shut this down. Major salute to my man Raul. Been a minute. Guys still continues to play in the contest. Continues to, to support the Al York Sports Show. I love him like a brother, man. And it's always a good thing to see good people win. Chico Linston's another one that, contributes in many ways. Thank you, Chico Linston. I don't appreciate your actions. And everybody else, man. Everybody else. Y'all the reason why that I continue to do this, because I got tired of this shit. I've been doing it 7-8 years, and anybody get tired of doing whatever they do, even if you love it. You can love something and still get tired of it, but I'm not quitting as long as I got love behind me, man. I'm not, man. I'm going to keep stabbing away, shooting away, whatever I need to do, I'm going to do it, man. They got gatekeepers out there. That's the only thing that's helping me, man. That's the only thing I can think about, because I already know the skill set is there. Like, I know it. Like the way Mayweather knew he was nice, I know I'm nice. I can't, there's no other way I can't be. The work is put in. The knowledge been there. Like, I'm not here trying to sell y'all nothing. Like, I don't been through the walls in the sports book. Just like battle rappers. Battle rappers, you know who's nice, because they don't beat other battle rappers in battle. So when you beat dudes and you keep climbing, you nice. That's it. And that's how I feel. But the thing is, when you got gatekeepers, it's hard to penetrate. Not saying it's impossible. Ice Cube's going through gatekeepers right now, and he's going to prevail. That's because he got a budget, though. He got a budget like no other. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. TGI Friday, salute to everybody. Great job on X-Man the Hater. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's high. You got a lot of other shit to do. So if I'm not sold out, it's okay. Y'all can rewatch it on Facebook. Y'all can rewatch it on YouTube. Whatever suits you, just go in and make sure you don't miss the show, man. All right? TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. Al York Sports, the raw truth. Love y'all guys.